bread and rice, and obviously the whatever cow, you know, that were like milk and stuff.
Yeah.
And because we have had scarcity of meat, we used to eat that, and we used to obviously starve in it.
Yeah.
And because of starving over hundreds and hundreds of years, that's why we have that belly fat that doesn't go away, because that was the source to like give energy to our body.
Yeah.
So the carbs used to store as fat, and then when we were hungry and we used to work and stuff, it used to burn the belly fat, and then we used to get the energy there. But now we don't have that famine problem. No, like we're not starving.
Yeah.
Now it just sits there.
The thing is, the way Diva used to eat is crazy as well. And it was everything we used to eat like makes him, I don't know how to explain it. Like strong, like shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Even
They
my
were
grandma,
strong.
I remember my grandma was so strong. Like, cause my grandma, obviously grandma's in it. But every once in a while, my grandma used to flex how strong she was, and we all used to get proper hype. Like all the guys in our home. It's
Yeah,
probably
yeah,
funny.
yeah.
Maybe Kak can even tell you, but it's probably funny because we realize my grandma's not weak. She's actually very strong. Then we realize it's because of the stuff she eats in it. Or well, she's from Pakistan, in it, from mountains. So what do you
Yeah.
expect? But it's funny.
It's all genetics, bro.
Yeah, my grandparents have crazy genetics. Especially my granddad. He had like a grey and like crystal kind of eyes, pupils, whatever, iris. I
Yeah.
don't know. And then out of all my cousins, only one of them had it. His name's Haroon, Musa's little brother. Probably seen him. I don't know if you. I mean, I don't know if you know him, but
don't know, I don't
he's a
think
white kid or some shit. But what's it called? Yeah, he has blue eyes, but it depends on his mood. They change color. When he's angry or something or sad, they go grey or some shit like that. It was very weird. I remember we all noticed that. It was so weird. It's like a mutant or some shit, man. But it's like a, I don't know, like a miracle or something like that. I don't know how. We've never seen that in our life. He's the only guy in our family that has it.
But that's
Lucky
like
guy.
in my family, bro. My great granddad had proper bright blue eyes in it.
Yeah.
And my cousins now, so my dad's youngest brother's children, they have, both of them have blue eyes, bro. And the rest of our family, none of us have blue eyes.
It's rare, innit? It's rare.
Yeah.
And the thing is, these color eyes, there is, what was it? Genetic mutation throughout years,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah.
crazy. It's crazy.
They say that blue eyes is from one descendant. Everyone goes
Probably,
back to
yeah.
that one person.
Yeah, I believe it too. That's crazy.
Yeah. So one guy had a mutation one day, like he was born with blue eyes. He was the first guy, and then since then, it's been passed down.
It's crazy because obviously I'm gonna compare this to a game, but you know, in Ark, you know, the
Yeah.
dinosaurs.
Yeah,
That's the main thing everyone would go for mutations. With breed dinos, hatch eggs, and try to get the best mutations. Breed this dino with this one, breed it with the random ones, just to get the best unique
Yeah, yeah.
mutations. And that's when I realized that's the same thing with humans. You know, the people
That's legit
we
what it
have
is.
kids with, it's a mutation. Like, you know, there's a chance of a mutation, or it might be in our genetics, but it hasn't like triggered anything until like
Yeah, recessive.
another kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, until you have a kid and then they have it, then it's actually a thing.
Like, let's say, I don't know, let's just say you had purple eyes, yeah?
Yeah.
And you've had your kids, and they've had kids, and they've had kids, and they've had kids. You've all got brown eyes, but
Yeah.
your great grandson randomly has purple eyes because somehow, like, the genes of yourself and him,
Yeah.
they've like matched.
Yeah.
And then that outcome, that recessive gene comes through, and then he's got purple eyes as well.
Yeah.
now.
Because
That's how it
it's
works.
always there, but he hasn't really, you know, like
Yeah,
you said.
it's not like people think, oh, I have blue eyes, my wife has blue eyes, but why does my son have brown eyes? Because his genetics that come through was from your great granddad who had brown eyes. You get me?
Yeah.
That's why it's come through like that. It doesn't mean that you're gonna get everything from your parents.
Yeah. I found it a bit weird if you have everything from your parents anyway. Like,
Yeah.
exactly. It's a bit, I don't know, a bit shit. You
Because
just
then
kinda wait.
you're just half of them in it then.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Maybe
But
unique
like
and-
people are like, all their ancestors have come through to that person, bro.
Yeah.
It's not just your parents, bro. It's your whole lineage that's inside you, bro.
It's crazy because like
Millions
our
of people, bro.
billions, really, no?
Yeah, that's how far back it goes, bro. All the way back up.
I forgot what it was. Like, if you have like your great granddad times 36. That's like
Yeah. All the way up in it. Yeah.
I don't know how much people it was. I kind of forgot my whole point. Yeah. You know what? Forget that. But anyway, if you're like you have you're one guy,
Yeah. Yeah.
and your parents are two, and their parents are four, then it's
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
be
okay,
eight,
yeah,
and then like you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
doubles in it. Doubles. Yeah.
Yeah, just like look, just by times that by four, like your parents and their parents and their parents and their. That's already a lot of people. So imagine like
Yeah, you're like
hundreds
you're,
of
you're
like.
sat on like 16 or 32 or some shit, bro.
Yeah, it carries on like crazy. But I'm just saying, like, imagine if our prophets had like any colored eyes or that.
Yeah, I'm sure
I
some of them did.
They say, I mean, I really don't know, but I'm gonna assume they did. I mean,
Yeah,
I'd like to assume.
I'm sure they did.
Yeah,
There would have been. Did you know
Yeah.
we only know like the main ones in it, the 25 prophets are named in the Quran.
Yeah.
But,
But
there
there's
was
a more than that.
there was
way
I think there was over 100,000 or 200,000 prophets, bro.
Yeah, because they came.
Prophet just
to,
means messenger, innit?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. They just came to spread Islam, and I still need to
Yeah.
educate myself on this and that. Like, for example, I don't know everything, but drinking alcohol, it wasn't haram
Forbidden,
first
no.
or something.
No,
Yeah,
no, it
at
wasn't.
first, but then I don't know how that
Yeah.
changed. How did that change?
Abuse,
Like-
innit? Probably excessive abuse.
Well, but then when did Allah say that? Oh, it's haram. After the Quran reveal, like, well, not after, but like, no, I'm stupid. What am I saying? No wait.
It would have been. It would have been when the Quran was revealed,
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. That's what.
or even the previous scriptures like the Bible and the Torah and stuff. If it says it in there, then that was earlier, innit?
Yeah, that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Like, so the previous prophets didn't have the Quran. So what
No.
did they follow by? I
They
know
were
it's simple
word from
answer,
the
but,
Lord.
like,
Do you
Yeah,
know
no, that's-
how Musa alayhi salam talked to Allah directly? On
Yeah.
that, next to that bush and wherever the story is.
yeah,
And Allah, he pleaded with Allah to show himself to show Allah to himself, and Allah was like, no, because I'm too much
Yeah.
noise. You'll
Too
be able
much
to
noise.
handle it.
yeah,
And he's like, no, show me. And he only showed him a tiny bit, and he fainted.
yeah. Pain. Well,
Like-
wasn't
like-
it on a mountain, like a
Yeah,
light,
it was
like
on a
the
mountain,
lightning
yeah.
strike or something like that?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, that was
Like
crazy.
that's the message they could have received.
Yeah, but I'm saying like, didn't they?
Have scriptures.
Yeah, or was it just?
I think
Like,
there
'cause-
were I don't know. But most likely it was probably just like a message from the Lord, like a dream. Most of them were dreams,
I'm just trying to think because, like, obviously, Prophet Muhammad peace be upon him, he had the whole Quran as well. Well, before that, he's still passing the message on, but then he had the Quran, and then
What you gotta remember is the Prophet actually gained prophethood status when he was 40 years old.
he, well, was that
He was only
that,
a prophet for 23 years.
so? No, I know that. What I'm saying is, like, he had the Quran in it. He has everything in there. To spread. The people
Yeah.
before, the prophets before, obviously they didn't, but obviously they had a message from Allah. They spoke to Allah in it, or Allah spoke
Yeah,
to
yeah.
them, or sent them signs,
Yeah.
like you said, through dreams and stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Like all the stuff.
How
that
did they tell
forbidden-
the other people?
Yeah, like, it wasn't there too much to tell for them to remember. Like, oh, this is haram. Don't do this and that. Like,
Yeah, I know what you
obviously
mean.
the alcohol stuff that came later in it. But I don't get what I'm trying to tell you. I'll be honest, just forget this. I
There
really
was,
don't know where I'm going with this.
I'll tell you a story, bro. Prophet Lut alayhi salam. You
Yeah.
know the story, innit? With the city
gave
of
him.
Sodom.
Yeah.
And there was no evidence for him. Allah only told him to spread the message.
Yeah.
No one believed him until the destruction of the city.
Yeah.
So the message was pushed out. So all the other prophets, the message was pushed out. They gave him a warning, and it was whoever wanted to side with the warning or not. And if they didn't side with the warning, then obviously there was destruction in it.
Yeah.
And then when, let's say, one city happens to one city, the word spreads. Like the neighboring town could have heard it, or that city got destroyed, and there was a man who said he's a prophet, he was a messenger of God, and he's told the truth, and then they start following it and stuff like that.
Yeah. Just
But
Bro.
there was a lot of profits, bro.
yeah, because it would
That just in your like we think that a lot of people think that all the prophets in the Quran, the 25 prophets as Tawa mentioned, they were the whole like all their ummahs.
yeah.
But then you gotta think there were so many more prophets. How many more people were there on Earth, bro? And how far back did it
That's
really
what I was
go,
just gonna
bro?
say because wait, how do we know it's like hundreds and thousands? Did I say it somewhere? We just like a guess.
I'm sure it says it somewhere.
Because if it's
124,000 prophets, I think
because
is.
if it's that much, do you know how many people like it's just said right now? How many ummas? How many
Yeah,
people
how
were there?
far
How
back it
far
goes.
back does the we go at like civilization?
Humanity in it, yeah.
How long? And like, the thing is,
That's
they
something we will never know.
it's scary because not scary because it just they're living people like that go on so far back, bro. Like they all live their own lives.
But what
They
you gotta
like
remember is the people, let's say Nuh alayhi salam, he lived for 960 years, I think, 970 years.
yeah.
And that
You
was
give
the average lifespan back then, bro.
yeah, and
Imagine
then
living for 1,000 years, bro.
that's what I'm saying. So if that was the average back then, and there's that many prophets, how long ago was everything? Like you know what I mean? It's so crazy.
But I personally, I think it went back like a couple million years, you know.
It has to be then. If
Yeah.
if there's 100 like over 100,000 prophets, and that was a
But you
lifespan.
but the thing at the same time, it doesn't have to be Adam alayhi salam come down and then once he died another one come down. It could be simultaneously.
Oh yeah, You don't have to be that dying. They can
Yeah,
be
you get me.
across the,
They
like
can
the
they
world.
can
innit?
be like someone in America, a little tribe in America, a little tribe in
Yeah,
China, a
true,
little tribe
true.
in Europe, a little tribe in Africa, and a prophet sent down at the same time to them.
That makes sense because back then I don't think there were people really traveling like that. In it,
Yeah, there weren't big
so yeah, that makes
cities.
sense. That makes sense. But still a lot though.
Yeah.
That don't change the fact. That's still a lot.
And do you know what the
Like,
craziest thing is? Do you know scientists,
yeah.
like 10 years ago, they thought civilization was only 4,000-5,000 years old.
No, definitely not.
And then in Turkey they found a structure that was 11,000 years old. And then they started scratching their head thinking, what the fuck's going on here?
Science and all this shit is just theories. So you know.
Is guesswork in it?
Yeah, you just guess whatever thing
Is-
they like the answer kind of leans towards. If it leans
Yeah,
to like I don't know, like Saban's a better boxer or Mike Tyson, people are gonna lean towards Mike Tyson. Like, I
Yeah,
don't know
Mike
where I'm
Tyson's
going.
had Mike Tyson's on camera, so he's better. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like
But
that.
Saban
you
could be
know.
better, but he hasn't been filmed.
It depends on the day, and plus Mike Tyson's older. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going with
Yeah.
this, but like, you get what
Yeah, I
I'm saying.
know
They
what
kind
you
of
mean,
lean
yeah.
towards what seems right in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not 100%.
Whatever you
but-
can show the people.
Yeah, pretty much. But it's still crazy. Like, they probably like our prophets everyone around with like dinosaurs are around them. Are dinosaurs even real? There's nowhere that says they're not. So,
No, there's nowhere that says it's true or not.
but it doesn't say that it's not though.
Yeah, exactly.
But I don't see why it wouldn't say they're not true.
But there is evidence, as in bone structures.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. So I believe that because look at the animals
Yeah.
today.
100%.
Tell me, the thing is, I'm just saying like it's a bit crazy that they'd be around during them times too. But
And
it's
you
probably
gotta
normal for them,
remember-
like our times now. But no,
Adam alayhi salam was 10 cubic meters tall. Is that what the thing is?
I know he's tall. I don't know the exact.
33 meters tall.
So that's what I'm saying. For them, it was just normal, like the way we're living now against dogs and cats and
Yeah.
alligators. Or, I don't know, like you know what I mean. Whatever it is, birds. So for them, it was probably normal, innit? Then slowly
Imagine
over
being
time
as
it-
tall as a fucking hotel, bro.
Yeah, crazy. Crazy. We all shrunk and everything's kind of gone down a while now. innit?
We've all shrunk. Our health's gone worse. Our lifespan's gone worse. Everything just got worse, bro. Why? Because we swayed away from the teachings.
Yeah.
But that's what God wanted, innit? That's what He said would happen.
Yeah, it's written, which is
Yeah.
scary.
Can't
But
avoid it, innit?
yeah. especially with like everything that goes around the world. You know what's crazy to me? Obviously, we always pray for all the innocent people and suffering and stuff, and
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, make them be free. But really, they're not going to. It's just
No,
everything
they
just
won't.
can keep getting worse.
100%.
Like I always see like everywhere, but inshallah they will
No,
be
do you know,
free. Blah blah. But
people
it's the
are
war.
like, do you know, people like sharing posts and stuff, like Free
Yeah,
Palestine and all this. I understand, like, it's good to share an awareness and stuff, but, do you know, like, deep down, I don't understand how it helps them individually. You get me?
the only
Like, you're sharing a post of Free Palestine.
yeah
Okay, you've shared the post now. You've shown like people, let's say all your followers, that
yeah.
something bad happening in Palestine. They're gonna know now that it's bad. That's the good side of it. But how does that now gonna help those homeless people in Palestine?
I think what I sometimes post, I'd always use the other account. When I do, I always post. It doesn't say like Free Palestine. It just shows what's going on in that place.
Yeah,
You know, if they've been bombed or whatever.
Yeah,
We all know obviously Free Palestine. It's been like that for a long time. But it's good to show everyone, what's going on.
yeah.
But I know what you're
it does.
saying.
Yeah,
Um,
because it doesn't get them out the situation, does it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because the only thing we can do is maybe donate. But I don't know how much help that's really gonna do because it block off everything. Or
Exactly.
make
So
the war.
yeah, exactly,
That's
bro.
that's the only thing. That's what we do. So as long as you share it and you kind of done your part, it's really up to everyone else to make the war. But the thing is, not really. Like I said, it's all these, not just Palestine. It's everywhere. It's not gonna get better. I'll be honest. No one's gonna be free because
Do you know, there's this controversy going on around on TikTok. Do you know
Yeah.
there's Muslim influencers that say, oh, we do charity work and stuff.
Yeah.
They're raising money and shit.
Oh, they'll be stealing it.
No, they haven't been stealing it. Part of the agreement for the charity thingy to like promote it and stuff, they get like 10% of the full earnings on top. So if they, so
Yeah.
let's say there was this one woman who raised 800,000
Yeah.
and she got paid 80 grand.
Yeah.
And somehow someone found out, and it went all over TikTok, and she was like, I didn't ask for the money, and she did show screenshots which fair enough did say don't give me the money, but people are going off someone like, oh, they're only doing it so they can pocket some of the money themselves and blah blah, and it went fucking crazy, bro, and a lot of people are getting bummed by it.
I'll be honest. I always want to like uh, start something like that, or you know what it is, but I always wonder how do you even get paid then, when you're doing charity stuff. Like, how do you actually make money from it? Because at the end of the day, you still need to make a living for you and your family.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
how
yeah,
do you
100%.
actually do it? I'm not saying we
So
should
you
do it
sh-
right or anything. I'm just saying like in general.
You
how
have
do you
to
actually
take the
make money?
cut, bro.
Like you have to, right?
You
Because that's
have
your
to,
job.
bro.
That's your
Yeah.
job if you think about it. Just like with
But
everything
no,
in
it's
life.
some people, they say non-profit organization, meaning anything, but they pay their workers and everything. But anything excess, they won't take pocket in their put it in their pocket. They'll donate that as well elsewhere.
Yeah.
But
But I don't really
even
see
then,
how.
some people still like, do a little sneaky shit, bro.
They kind of like, I really don't get how they get enough money to do shit like that. Maybe I'm just not really educated in that, but still, I don't know. 'Cause at the end of the day, that's your job, innit? You know what I mean? I know some people are on TV, they've been doing it their whole lives. Like, how they getting paid then? You know what I mean? Like, live in nice house and shit. I don't know. But some people are sketchy out there. Once they see that money coming in, they don't give a shit about charity. They just want to get paid. And gets to them. Easy money, innit?
Game's game,
Uh,
bro.
Straight up. But I don't want to build like like a well somewhere. Inshallah, one day. I do still plan
Yeah.
on it. I want to.
Or when people usually do it when a family member passes away, they'll build a well in their name, or they'll build a school in their name and stuff. Meaning every time it's used, they get rewarded for it.
Yeah, I know my grandma has one. I'm not sure about my granddad.
Yeah, so
But I
that means
know-
every time someone uses it, she'll get rewarded, and in the grave, it will boost her rank in heaven.
Yeah, I think. Let me try to find that video real quick. My mom shared in our group, like a well or something. Let me see. Yeah, nice to see, but that's what I want to do. Just have it somewhere, my name or someone's name. I don't really know whose, but I don't know. Yeah, who's this guy? But yeah, even my dad's dad, he's made like a school or something, or masjid, or whatever, or making it in his wife's name. That's my dad's mum. So he's still building it. Still sick to see. But yeah, that's what I want to do. I always want to do something like that. Like a well, like a tree or something. I don't know the cost of this, and I don't know like who to go to even do this stuff.
There's like charities and stuff in it.
Yeah, I'm gonna look into it one day, man. Or tell people about it. Whoever wants to chip in or something.
And you get rewarded for that as well.
Yeah. Oh, I guess I'll wait and see. Maybe even if I'm married or something, like my wife's name or something. You can do it, yeah.
Yeah, you can.
I feel like that's the best thing you can do. Imagine like
100%.
like a mayor, whatever it's called.
I think the Prophet advised us to do that, you know.
Yeah.
So you have, even after death, you're still earning. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
normally after death, if you got nothing like that, you're not earning any more rewards, are you?
Yeah.
The only thing you can have is your whatever good your children are doing. That only helps you.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So if you got married, then earning, that's it. Sure.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a perfect gift as well, to be honest. Bad people feel like,
100%.
oh, 100 grand, G-Wagon and that. Nah, don't know. Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
perfect
but you'd
gift.
be surprised a lot of girls say I want to go Umrah.
I want to go too, I'll be honest.
That's
I
a
wanna
very
go.
good, very, very good thing to put in your, like, you know, your contract, your meher contract.
Yeah. But not everyone wants that though. I know they don't.
Yeah.
Cause remember when my uncle...
I want to do that, bro. Imagine you basically when you're married, you're starting a new life in it. Whole
Yeah,
new
so
chapter
like
in your life.
honeymoon, you go
So
there.
you wanna take your wife there in it together. Your first steps together
Yeah.
is in like God's blessing.
Yeah, cause a lot of people they like going on honeymoons and blah blah blah, but you can just do that.
Like you can go there first and then go later on to, you know what I mean, wherever.
Yeah, I feel that's better.
Or you
'cause
can
then
on the way back you can do it as well. Be rather to get it over and done with first, innit?
Yeah, religion in it as well. This. But yeah, I was just saying, like I always want to do that anyway. Go Umrah. Best thing to do is your wife.
Straight up.
Maybe I'll go before I get married as well. I know my dad did. He ran me when he didn't tell anyone.
Oh
Just
yeah, before his wedding. Yeah,
yeah,
you're telling me the story.
Just calling him, asking
And
where
he
are you
came
and
back
that.
a week before his wedding. He came back.
Yeah, he didn't tell anyone or something. Oh no, I didn't think it was a week. I think it was like 2-3 days or something. Because they're all asking where is he? Like nobody knows. He didn't tell anyone. He just went. And they're like, oh no, I'm over here doing my umrah and that, or whatever. And then he came back and they did his wedding. My mom still laughs about it.
Oh, gee, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. My dad always been like that, traveling alone. So,
Best way, honestly, man.
yeah, he's always been kind of like a lone type. Of, does his own thing, gets his shit done.
Yo, alone Sigma, man.
Come on, that's why I got it from it.
Straight up, man.
Nah, it's crazy, man. I think is, man, I need to learn more about my dad. He's a law. He has some crazy law, man. One day I'm gonna find. I need to find that book, man. He has a fat album with all the shit achievements he's done in life. I'm gonna find that, man. telling you. And his FBI shit and all this. One day I'm gonna find it, telling you.
But you'd be surprised, man. A man never reveals his past, bro.
I know he doesn't. You know, my whole life, he's only ever told me like 3 like main things, and it's crazy, and I don't know much about him. One time I've seen him like, this one I realized where I got it from, but it's weird because I never really lived with him because he's always in America working. Then he got in an accident, so he stayed here. But once we had like family, like friends over, his friends, they're basically like family, and they're just speaking about stuff, and they're speaking about some relative that he's always moody and being like weird and shit, and he's trying to do it to my dad. My dad told him to come here, let me speak to you real quick. And my dad, he was laughing in the living room, telling his friends, like our family, and he's like, "Oh, don't worry, I had a word with him. I told him something, no one else knows, only he knows, something that would make him scared, And my dad was laughing when he was saying this, and we were thinking, hey, what did he tell? My dad was like, after I spoke with him, then he came back and he took the picture of him with like a straight face, because he wasn't taking a picture. And my dad, told him, come to the side, let me tell you something. I don't know what my dad told him, but my dad was laughing, telling that story. Then I realized he's kind of like me, because I like that shit, you know what I mean? Getting knowing personal shit about people and use it against them, make them scared or something, you know what I mean? And I realized then, like 2 years ago, I got my shit from him. Now, since then, I always wanted to know more about him, because I know I'm like him, but I'm a bit weird, so I must have got it from him. You know what I mean? I don't know, but...
Apple don't fall far from the tree, innit?
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. But it's a bit crazy because he knows that shit about me, and I don't even if I try to hide it, I don't know, he just knows. It's kind of like, it's shit that you'd only know if you've been through it, if you know what I mean. Like, you can just read it off someone straight away.
Yeah. 100% body language and stuff, innit?
Yeah, but like, you'll know straight away if you've been through that and you've acted that way. So it's a bit, I'm like, I don't know how much he knows. You know what I mean? But I can't really hide his face.
Like, I'm good at noticing body language and facial expressions and stuff. That tone of voice and stuff, I can detect shit. I can tell when someone's lying and stuff.
I did that shit for a couple of years because I spent a lot of time alone. I just started observing and shit, and that's how I became good at it. And I started telling Sabani, he's the first guy I told, and I did it in front of me once, and he still found it. He found it like he was proper shocked. He could even tell you a day to my cousin. I told her the whole life story, like straight away without ever even talking to her, like within like 10 minutes. And he told me like calm down because my grandparents just passed away. But I got so carried away, and she started like crying and shit and like getting angry. He told me do. It's sick to do, but the thing is, I always became like that because I became quiet and I just became observant. I didn't want to speak. I just observed everything, no matter what, like where I was. But it's sick to know though. But I don't really know, like, is it even really worth it? I don't know. Sometimes.
So it's good to have it.
Yeah, I mean it's good.
Yeah.
It's not when you're constantly doing it. I feel like it'll mess you up and shit. It's too much. I don't know. I do it too much with everyone I speak to, but I'm not the type of guy to. I like messing around in it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I like acting stupid and shit. So I prefer being like that instead of being like knowing shit, if you know what I mean. I don't know why. I just prefer it's more chill. It's more fun. I don't really want to be like that. But Maghrib right now. We'll in a sec. Let me join the match real quick. Psychology and that. That was one of the reasons I became like interested in Usman, because the way he speaks and I know shit. I was really curious because I used to.
Usi is a very, very good manipulator.
Yeah, I noticed that when we first started speaking because, like I said, I know a lot of shit, but I don't like to be like that. Most of the time when I'm like normal, like I am now, I like to be chilling shit. You know what I mean? I don't like to be that.
Do you know how we can talk to people and we can chat shit, but we won't give information about ourselves away?
Yeah.
But when we talk to people, people open up and they just tell their life stories and shit, innit?
Yeah.
That's what me and Usi were doing with the whole group. the whole group told their whole life stories to us, and we would talk back to him,
Yeah.
but they don't know any shit about us unless we want him to know.
Yeah.
The way you do, the way you plant the seed is you give them a little bit of information that you don't care giving up to give up. Like if
Yeah.
anyone found out, it doesn't matter. But they think it's somewhere deep within you,
Yeah.
and then they open up and they let out some next shit out.
That's what I do about bad
Yeah,
shit.
it's
I
easy,
say.
man. It's
But
easy, man.
I don't do it on purpose. Say if I'm talking to you or like Saban,
Yeah.
I don't do it on purpose. Like it's just shit that I don't care about, even though it seems deep or something. Like I don't mind it. But I know what you mean. I used to do that a lot. Oh, shit, it's freaking dark, really. But I was saying, yeah, that's how you do it. I think I told Saban
Yeah.
this a while ago, like, years ago, before we
It's
started.
dark psychology, innit?
Yeah, dark psychology. I remember 'cause I spent like a lot of time alone, like a couple of years, like literally. I don't know if you knew, but there was a one time I stopped speaking for like nearly a year. I forgot how to speak, and it was very weird. Yeah, because you remember when we met, and then the way I was
Yeah, yeah.
speaking was weird. It's
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I forgot how to speak for a long time, and it was very. I was struggling to do that. You know, even smiling and shit, because I used to have a straight face. But I don't know if that makes sense. You probably click some shit in your head now, but that's the reason why I talk, like used to talk like that. Now I'm normal in it. I'm back to kind of normal. But back
Yeah.
then, I was very.
Because you spend so much time by yourself, innit?
Yeah, and and like I said, I just used to observe shit like a lot. And that's all I did, and I just became used to it. But anyway, I'm just saying. I was telling Saban this as well. I think ages ago. That's one thing you do. You just give them the information. Some of that seems personal, but not really too much. That gives a shit about you. Like you don't really give a shit about, and they'll start opening up. They'll build that trust. And I was giving him because I used to study that psychology shit in my room, like. Cause I, used to spend a lot. I used to be very smart and shit. Like I'm not lying, not the way you see me now, but I used to know like a lot of shit. So I used to like study. I became obsessed with that shit. You know, like, but not good shit, just dark shit, like dark psychology or hacking and all that. But I was giving Saban tips and shit. Like if you walk in a room and you wanna build trust with someone, you say their name. Let's say if there's like 10 of you in a room or 5, you walk in a room, you know, you give salam, but you say this one person's name. Say if I walk in a room with all you lot, I'll be like, yo, assalamu alaikum, Zain, you alright? The fact that I'm saying your name, I forgot, I don't know how to say it right now. I forgot a lot of shit. I chose to forget this and it's not good. But shit like that, like if you ever try, you'll know what I mean. Or if you ever study it. Like if you go in a room and like you, Manika, I don't know all the other girls' names, but like you lot there and you be like, oh, you're alright, I'm Breen or something. It'll build something, it'll do something in their head. I forgot how it is.
Yeah, I know you mean.
But that's how I used to start.
It's like a trigger, innit?
Yeah, it'll trigger something because you mentioned their name already. And like, say if you're in a room laughing with them as well, you look at them and shit. You know what I mean? Because like, let me give you probably already know this, but when you're in a room laughing, there's a group of you. Whoever you look at, that's the one you probably feel closest with, or laughing, or you trust the most. I don't know if you know that. So if you look at, let's say, Umbrina, and she notices that, it kind of does something, and she might start thinking like, I don't know how to explain it. Everything I'm explaining now, it makes sense, but I don't know how to explain it. I forgot.
So basically, do you know if you crack a joke or something, and the first person you look at whilst you're laughing is the person they like?
Yeah, or trust,
shit like that,
or close.
Yeah.
I'm just giving you little examples, but like I said, I chose to forget a lot of shit. But I used to know this stuff. I used to test it, and it used to work. I did it on my cousin, and it worked. She became really open to me, but it got to the point I felt bad, and I just like talked to her normally. I couldn't do it. It just seemed really bad. But I'm just giving you examples. That's the shit I used to know, like dark psychology. So when I met Usman, the shit he was doing, I realized straight away, even though I never met him or seen his face like that. Like
yeah, you said it straight away, innit? I remember you saying in party, bro, when we were telling you the stories of him and shit.
Yeah, it's the way he spoke, like, because I've been around you a lot and around a lot of people, and like, they don't speak the way he does, I noticed, and like, the thing is, I had my guard down, but I kind of had it on purpose when he first spoke. Not because I was trying to get to know him, I didn't really give a shit, but I had it down on purpose just to see what he's like from what you described him as. I realized that the one thing he did was, because I always put up on my Warzone wins in it, or I used to have there. So when we hopped on COD, I don't know if you remember, we used to play like duos and shit, me and him. Just like, like me and you or whoever. We used to play in it. I used to flex my Warzone wins. I'd be like, oh, have you seen my stats? Have you seen my wins? And he did this thing, the way he worded it. But he also said, oh, yeah, I checked your wins. You have 63 wins, but I know I have like over 1,000 and that. So straight away, it kind of triggered me. I was like, hey, no, I don't. I have like over 1,000. Then the way he worded, then he's like, oh no, I was just checking. I was just trying to see, like, I was just messing with you and this stuff.
Yeah.
And then from there, I realized
that's a way how do you get someone to tell the truth. So basically, you use, let's say they say your name or they give you a number and you give them and you say one number wrong, and then they correct you if they want you to like get it right.
Yeah.
But if they don't correct you, then they don't want it, you know.
Yeah, they don't. That's what he was doing to me. And the thing is, I had my guard down and I didn't really give a shit like too much in it, because I'm not there in person, so I didn't give too much like thought into it. But that moment when he said that, I felt so like humbled. Never in my life has someone done that to me. Like usually, like the thing is, that was for real. The way I felt, it was real. Usually I just chat shit like, oh, I'm feeling this way, but I'm really not. That was the first time ever the guy did it, and I realized then this guy is kind of like me, and it's a bit dangerous. So since then, I have to keep my guard up a bit, but not too much. Because the thing is, I don't know how to explain. I don't know if you were in the fight, but I was telling Saban, he's a bit on my level, but a bit further than that. Because he actually he studied a lot, like way more than me. For me, I used to play games.
Bro, he was thinking, he was what do you call it? Reading e-books and shit, bro. He sent me a few, you know.
Yeah, he sent me them as well. But the thing is, that's when I realized that he studied more than me, and I have to be a bit careful because I forgot how I was really like explaining this to Saban. Like I knew on a different level. Like, I was so good with this shit, but I forgot a lot of stuff. But I was telling Saban basically like I can't do shit to him. What the frick is up? But I can't do shit to him. I can't play mind games with him because he's on my level, or in some stuff he's a bit ahead. So it's gonna be I don't know how to explain to you. Is very crazy. And me and Usman at times we used to do that to each other, and like I don't know how to explain to you, man. It was so crazy. But it's a good thing that I kind of stopped talking to him because it got tiring after a while. Because we used to play mind games with each other, but it wasn't mind games like you're laughing about it. It's like you're talking normally. I don't know how to explain to you. If you met me and him in person and you see the way we speak, you'll click on with the shit we're doing. Like it's like, I don't know, it's like reverse psychology, but it's like triple layered or multi-layered. I don't know how to describe it to you, man, unless
you're going, but you're doing the reverse and shit like that.
Yeah, reverse, but it gets to the point that where it's not really reverse. Like you can only reverse it to like so many times, and you can only like layer it and not sugarcoat it. I don't know the words for it, man. I forgot so much shit, man. But I'm telling you, like, it was so crazy when I met this guy. I was like, wow, I've never met someone like on a level like me, or like knows more than me. And I got to the point where I just couldn't be asked. I was like, you know what, it is what it is, because I haven't met him in person. It's all online. Like, I wait till the moment I met him in person, and I was like, you know what, I want to see this guy. Because when I met you a lot, I had no reason to be like that. You know what I mean? I didn't need to be very like careful and shit. I was just I like messing around, and if I messed up, it didn't really matter. But with him, I had to, because I don't know how to explain to you, Zen. It's like, you know, a computer, like a hacker's trying to get in a computer and they like there's more codes. Like he was cracking those codes, but there was codes that he couldn't crack, but he was trying. And I know he was cracking those codes, but it got to the point where I was cracking his codes. That sounds gay as shit, but you know what I mean? Like
going back and forth.
Yeah, back and forth, and we knew it, but we couldn't really say it. And at times we'd say something, we'd kind of slip up because it was that like into it, and it was late at night. Because you know, late at night, this is one thing, Zayn. Me and him, we used to mostly talk late at night because of our timings. But you know, late at nights, that's when people are tired and they're more open. But with me and him, he was more open with me because he was more tired and 5 hours behind. But it got to the point where he used to, I know he used to stay up late just to chill with me. So I'd get tired and I'd open up. And like, I don't know how to explain to you. I know I'm just kind of like telling you bare random shit, but it was, our minds were so on a different level. The shit, like we were messing with each other, but at the same time we were like the same. I don't know how to explain it. That's why I kind of enjoyed talking to this guy. I don't know, man. I know the way I'm speaking right now is I'm saying bad shit.
I know what you mean. Because you clashed in it. It's
it was just But we didn't do it like the way me and Sammy clashed and some shit. It was just we appreciate it, if you know what I mean. Like the way Saban fights a good opponent in the ring, if you know what I mean. It's like that, but
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's I don't know how to explain to you. There's so much stuff to, but like I left all that shit behind. I tried to leave that shit behind. I don't want to live that type of life or some
Ray
shit.
is here.
You
Now
know what I
the
mean?
force
But
is really with
the
us.
dark psychology shit, we did it on each other. But when we were speaking, I kind of tried to let a lot of that go in it. But he was loving it, like he wanted more of it. And at times I did want it, but not on his level. Like I wanted to change it.
It was the first time you had like a proper challenge in it.
Yeah, the first time ever. Because obviously, like I said, I know I act super bad and all this shit, but I know deep down I'm really not. I just do it just for the fun of it. You know what I mean? I don't want to be on like I don't want to be the small one in the group or knowing the person I know is a lot of shit. I want to be the stupid guy. I just don't like it. But like I said, I spent a lot of time alone observing, like learning shit and studying on my own. Even like coding and shit, like other like DDoSing. Like I did all my own research on a lot of shit I know. I didn't learn it in school or from anyone else. I learned by myself. So like for a long time, like I knew that shit. Like but yeah, like what I'm saying is, yeah, he's the first guy that I've come across that is like that. And like I spoke to a lot of people online, but they're a bit stupid or they slip up or some shit. I always outsmart them somehow. Or I played a long game in it. But with Usman, there isn't really a long game because he's the guy that he plays an extra long game, if you know what I mean. It don't matter how long it is.
Ray just joined
Like,
us.
I don't know what I'm trying to tell you, man. It's a bit hard to explain when I'm not saying you don't understand the topic. You clearly do, but
It's
on
like
the-
I haven't experienced it with him.
yeah,
innit?
yeah, you'll only know what I'm talking about if you experience it or you do a lot that yourself, but over a long period of time. When you have the experience yourself, it's like what I'm saying is like, say someone's pain or some shit, you wouldn't understand it unless you've been through it yourself. It's like that.
Yeah.
You wouldn't really fully understand this unless
almost
you've been through
control
it
the
yourself,
sector.
or you've done it yourself after a long period
So
of time.
close now.
Like,
Keep
sure,
at
you
it.
probably know like some dark psychology shit, but you wouldn't
Yeah,
really know
yeah,
it
yeah.
unless you've actually studied it yourself and tested it over a long period of time, which me and Usman
Yeah,
have.
yeah.
So the way we speak and the way we think and the way we word shit and the way we play out is different from everyone else. That's why we got along so like well. Like I don't know, there's times where we just used to chill and party, and just me and him, without everyone. We just used to be chilling. I don't know if anyone even knows that, but we just used to be talking about so much shit. But anyway, my bad. I know I'm just walking on. It's kind of something I used to be passionate about, which isn't really good. But,
We
More
control
gaming
almost
plan?
all the positions.
I'm on Star Wars Battlefront, man. It's a fun game, but what was I gonna say? I forgot the whole point of this combo. I kind of walked along for like 10 minutes. How? But yeah, Osman, the character, dangerous, but yeah. I really want to meet him in real life, you know, just to see how he is. But he's the type of guy to fake shit. Like, I don't know how to explain it. You know, his
Do you
body
know this?
language.
Yeah, I've met the real Usi.
Yeah.
I've met the real him. And you're right. It's when he's tired, his true side comes out.
It's when he's tired and it's don't get me wrong, I know he's smart and he hides a lot of shit, but you guys have met the real him even if you don't
Yeah.
know it. He's definitely showed you the real him. But the thing is,
I've been with him, me and him by ourselves.
yeah, that's
We've
what I'm saying.
talked, bro.
If you're with him by himself, and you talk normally, he definitely. The thing is, I kind of noticed, man. He's not all bad.
Transports are on the ground.
He's just
Get on board.
different.
It's,
I
you
don't know
know,
how to explain it.
sometimes he puts on a front.
Yeah, he does, but you definitely 100% met the
I know.
real him.
I've known him for years, innit?
Yeah.
So I know the differences. I know how he was when he was a kid and how he is now. When he was a
Wait,
kid, he
you've
was
known him
totally
for
different.
you named that long? How? I thought you
Yeah,
meant
bro.
uni.
We went primary school together.
Kylo Ren has been
Oh, I
seen.
thought you guys meant
Watch
uni or
out.
something. Where we met?
No, we met again in uni.
Oh,
So he was 1 year older than me in primary school, and I was boys with his younger brother that was my age. Me and
Oh.
Dawood were and him
oh
were
yeah, he's
together.
older. Yeah.
Shazeb, innit, his younger brother, and we all were, me, him and Dawood were together, but Usi was 1 year older than us, but we used to see each other in school, innit?
Yeah.
And then we went Carlton, he went this day, so I didn't see him then. But then back in uni we saw him again, and we instantly knew who each other were, innit?
Yeah.
Because we've had that fucking,
Now let's go
we've known each other
scrap
for so
the Star
many years.
Destroyer.
Yeah.
And I knew how he was as a kid. He was a proper
Look
like
sharp.
do you know, like a
We're gonna come
little,
on that Star Destroyer like a
how
Nexu on
would
its
you call
prey.
it? What's the fucking word, man? A little nuisance, bro.
Yeah. Cheeky.
He was just cheeky, like annoying to everyone. He was like one of those, like used to get funny and stuff. And obviously he still is, in it. Like I've seen that come through when I was chilling with him in uni.
Yeah.
But now he's got that sharp edge to him as well.
Yeah.
But I could see through some of his shit that other people could see through. And that's why me and him got so close, because I could tell when he's fucking about and when he's not.
The thing is, like I was saying, you definitely met the real him. Like everyone
Yeah.
kind of has in their own way, but the rest of the group, they won't know if what's the real him. But you
Yeah.
and me, we both know what the real him is, even though I've never met him. I just know it just by speaking to him. But the rest of the group, they already know what the real him is, even if they spend time alone.
Yeah.
Because, you know, the way he is. Shit, man. Yeah, I die. But yeah, he's an interesting guy. I don't know, he just reminded me a lot of me about my past.
He's a good guy, man.
No, he is like I said, I kind of know how he is without even meeting him. But I don't know. You just got I don't know how to explain it, man. He's just interesting. I wish he just knew like the shit kind of we knew. Obviously you do. You're not stupid, but you just like on our like level. I don't know how to explain it. Like you don't do that shit like that, like the way we do. Maybe a bit.
Not to the extent that you
Yeah,
would do it.
the thing is, we did to the extent, or we still do
Yeah.
sometimes, and we actually studied it and tested it. Like,
Like I know when someone's doing it to me, you know what I mean? I can
Yeah.
instantly know when someone's like doing that shit. And
Yeah.
I know how to do it back, but it's just I don't do it to people, innit? Because
Yeah.
I know how fucked up it can get, bro. Because it
Like
can
a-
fuck with people's heads, innit?
yeah, especially y'all lot make a bit.
They just got Captain Phasma
The
to
uni
lead
one,
them.
bro, it was
Yeah.
too easy to. It's too easy to manipulate them, bro. It's too easy to piss them off. It's too easy to get in their head, bro.
You know-
I used to tell fake shit to them.
Secure that
You
I,
know
do you know
people
that you
like
go
that?
to one person and you tell them a lie about yourself or a lie
Yeah.
about someone, and you say don't tell anyone, and then
Then
the
you'll
next
know
week
where
if
it comes
everyone knows, bro. I used to do that, bro.
I did that
And
recently.
I found out who's a who can't keep a secret, who
We have
can.
reports of Kylo Ren having
I
joined
did
the
that
enemy.
recently to a group of people. I met
Yeah.
online just because I was bored. I was just going to chat shit. I was friends with them, but not anymore. But I told one of them that I'm 21 years old, and they spreaded it because they never knew how old I was. And then I found out because the other friends were like DM me like, oh, I know how old you are. You're 21, this that. And then like, oh, that's funny because I'm not. I just wanted to see if this other person would be trying shit, and they were clear on that. And I'm like, yeah, cool. I was just trying shit, you manipulating me a lot. But the way I played everything out, it's too much to explain to you. But I made all these lot fight, and they didn't know who was telling the truth. I made a fake account, and all the little details they were telling me, I used it to like my advantage, and they didn't know. I don't know how to explain it. Pretty much, I say if Zayn told you something. No, if Saban told you something, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd go make a fake account and
Hit the target area.
message Saban or something. Then he's gonna think it's you or some shit. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
But obviously
yeah,
it's
yeah,
hard because you're gonna have to. You can't say certain shit. You gotta know
You have to,
everything.
like,
You know.
yeah.
Like, you know, you have to time it right. You can't say straight away. You gotta give it a bit of time. Let shit marinate. And I don't know. It's a lot of work, you know, doing shit like that.
Yeah,
I don't know why I
yeah.
did it. I was just really bored. I was like, you know what? I want to do it because I always had that shit about me. Like, I could be doing good, but then all of a sudden I was wanna like. mess
You
with
get
them.
bored in it,
Yeah, just that temptation because I'm so used to it and I'm good at that shit. Like, I know I am. But yeah, and I'm just saying that what you said was right. When you tell someone and they spread it, and then you know who's saying shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. The uni people, they're all daft, man. I'll be honest, not the type of people that chill with and be friends with. That's how you know those people. They don't spend their time with themselves. They can't think for themselves. They're always around
Bro,
other
they
people.
just gossip too much. They can't. Do you know, if I tell you something like, let's say something deep about me, oh yeah, Oggy, I've been linking this girl for 2 years, don't tell anyone. if I told Subhan that, yeah, Subhan would tell us all, bro.
Yeah.
If I told them not something, within a day it's already out, bro.
Yeah, the whole group.
Yeah. Or don't tell anyone. So, and the thing is, you'll make them say Wallahi do it.
Yeah,
but then
yeah,
they'll
this
do
is-
it. Do you know the loophole with Wallahi that Allah used to do, bro?
Yeah.
Fuck
Yeah,
me,
damn.
man. At that point,
You know-
you couldn't even tell who's lying or not.
You know, they're stupid because they think it's they're doing a loophole, but it's about the intentions. They're retard.
100%,
On day judgment, you
100%.
think Allah's gonna know by gonna fall for your loopholes. He's stupid.
Exactly, bro.
You know what I
You
mean?
can
It's
get-
your attention.
It's just-
Your
it just
attention
makes
to find
it
a
worse, bro.
loophole. Yeah, it's gonna make it worse. You're there. You're trying to deceive you. You're trying to deceive Allah. You know what I mean? I don't know if that's
Exactly,
the right
exactly,
word, but yeah. What do you
has
think's the
joined us.
loopholes for?
Follow his lead.
You
Sure,
can't
like-
trick the creator, can you, bro?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, you don't see it. You trick Zayn, and then what? Everyone knows you linked a girl. And then what? At least you're not linking a guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Fair
yeah,
enough,
yeah.
they all know GG, whatever, man. You're not gonna get invited to his wedding. Fair enough. What's the loophole for? For Allah, then. You know what I mean? Like, you can't be that stupid, man. Loophole in Allah. Unless you joke and you and the other guy know you're joking. I mean, Samri, we just try shit. You know, we laugh it off. Obviously, you don't mean it. But the deal out and they were like, really retarded, man. Like, how you can be that stupid, man?
They say Phasma is leading the First Order troops. Better be careful.
Intense right now, but yeah, I was just saying,
The lad's
them,
getting married.
is it? I thought he's dying by ball
Yeah.
cancer or something. Is that his dad? I don't know.
I think it was his dad.
That's why I was. I don't know. Man.
Yeah, it
Who
was
is
his
it?
dad.
Him? Naga. I'm not happy for him, but you know what? I don't want Nazir to
Yeah,
back on
yeah.
me, so you know.
Do you know,
alhamdulillah.
not the lie, he's a good guy, you know, he's actually a genuine guy,
Ray is
but he's
here.
too much of a
Now
bitch
the Force
sometimes,
is
bro.
really with us.
Like, he's proper feminine.
I remember because when me and Usman were joining our their parties when they playing Overwatch,
Yeah, yeah.
we
He
were
used to
trying
cry,
the
innit?
most shit, and these man used to get pissed off. I still have it clipped on that. But I don't think you can hate Allah. No, I think you can. You're like, oh, I'm getting really annoyed. You're like, but the thing is, he couldn't say it to me and Usman. He's saying it to Samir, and then Samir was talking for him. I was like, huh? I felt so confused. Like,
Oh, no,
we can
because
hate
he
you?
muted you.
Was it that? I don't know, man.
Yeah, he muted you lot, so he couldn't hear you lot.
That makes sense, and that makes sense because bro, I still remember that at the time. I was like, hey, why are you saying it as if you know we got hate you or something? And then Samir was saying that, bro, we or something.
Yeah, so he's muted you too, so he can't hear what you lot saying, but you lot
Makes
can
sense,
hear him.
man. Makes sense. It's still funny, man. I remember one
But the thing
time
is,
when,
whatever you lot would have said, Samir would have passed it on regardless.
yeah, we were just trying the most shit anyway, man. You know, glad you know how me and Usman normally chat shit. But it's just funny because I remember that one time when I was finding all these lots of addresses and telling where they live.
Yeah.
Allah messaged me on Facebook like, oh, find Samir or some shit, or tell Samir. And then I said that Allah's address and that. They went back quiet. Bro, funny
Oh,
as
yeah, yeah, yeah.
The guy trying to make me go into Samir somehow, one of the other boys.
I remember how you got that as well, bro. Ussi's a sick cunt,
Yeah, he did all their resumes. Or some shit.
Yeah, funny bastard.
When the thing is, that's the thing, man. You'll never know it. You'll never
Stay
know
on
that
the
shit.
objective.
Never know, bro.
Yeah,
Because even I was confused, like, how the fuck is Oggy found out his thingy?
We got the
Then
signal
Ussi
now.
told me, yeah, I've got all the CVs, bro.
Usman's smart, man. I feel like he just helped him with the shit this way he can find out more about him, not gonna lie. I don't think he really cared about helping him, this one didn't know about his shit.
Grenade out.
Even like Bilal Hussein's sister. I think I told you, no, I never told you, or did I?
No,
I told
I know,
Subhan, man.
Samir told me about it.
Did it?
How you got a picture of his sister.
They know, no, I didn't get a picture of his sister.
I'm sure you did, you sent a picture of your sister to him.
Kylo
Did I?
Ren has
I
been
don't remember.
spotted.
Yeah.
Better watch it.
I might have, I'm not gonna lie, because I did bad shit.
You found out his sister's name.
I remember about the picture, I might have. But I remember the name one. The way I got the name, because everyone thought, oh, I did it from Facebook. That's what he said as well. I was
Yeah.
in a party with him and he was telling the, oh no, basically no,
That
I forgot what
generator
he
is
was saying.
hurting.
or something.
Keep at it.
Oh no, yeah, once I was in a party with him or some shit. I don't know, I was saying something. Then I was like, oh, I know your sister and this, that, Mamoona, some shit, whatever.
Yeah,
I forgot how we went. Then he's like, oh, you weird guy, you daft guy, or something. How do you know that? Blah, blah, blah. He probably went on Facebook and he started, blah, blah, blah. Like, no, wallah, I didn't. And I've done it too, I didn't. But basically, Saban and Mabs, we were in a party one time and they asked me, like, Mabs was like, oh, okay, you know how he whistled? Like, oh, okay, so how did you find about his sister and that? Did you, I was laughing, like, alright, you know what, I'll tell you, but don't tell anyone because I don't want to ruin the surprise. I want them to be like, thingy. Because if they say, oh, you went through Facebook or social media, I can say, wallah, then that'll leave them confused as well. But the way I did it was, once I was sitting in the party with them, because I used to join their party, like, after a while. I don't know, I got used to joining Samir Lot's party. And I got used to it just to sit there and chill, like I did with y'all's party, because I'm alone like that. But, I don't know, and I was just very quiet, I was just playing games. And he on the party, he's telling me a story about his mom switching on his dad. About him talking to a girl or some shit, or Nelly got caught. And then he's mentioned his sister's name is, his mom was like, oh, Mamuna, this, that. And I didn't really care because I was playing, I think, God of War Ragnarok. And he got stuck in my head or some shit. Mamuna. And then a year later, I still remember his name and I just wanted to randomly use it because I wanted to wait for the perfect opportunity, but I didn't. I randomly said it. Now I remember it was me, him, Samir and Samri. We were playing Call of Duty. I forgot what it was. I think Infected or some shit. Oh, not Infected. It was something else like Gun Game. I don't know what it was. I forgot the map's name, but I remember. And I remember saying to him, oh, he's like, oh, they were talking about something. I was like, oh, I know everything or something. Because they were speaking something. Speaking about something, I forgot the convo went, but I was like, oh, I know everything. Me, I know everything. Then I was like, oh wait, do you have a sister called Mamuna and that? And they went quiet, and I know Samri was laughing on that, but he's very quiet. And yeah, like, hey, what do you mean? I was like, oh, what, do you have a sister called Mamuna? But the way I found out is because he mentioned in a party 1 year before that, and it was just stuck in my head, innit? And I told Mabs and Samri, but I told them don't tell anyone because, you know, like I give a shit, but I wanted everyone to be like, I don't know, not knowing
on edge, innit?
Mystery. Yeah, you know what I mean? Obviously, they're not gonna tell them, but I mean, like from our group, I didn't want everyone to know it. It was just more funny that way, you know what I mean? Like, how did I find out? But I remember telling him, oh yeah, we're in school and that, man. I know your sister and this stuff. We used to text and this shit. They're all funny, and that guy was getting bad pissed off and shit. And then I remember one time we argued on Snap or something because he put me in a group with Samir. I forgot. I remember mentioning there, like, oh, I know your sister, man. We're in school and stuff. We're best mates and this shit. You can go ask her, like, hello, who's Oggy and this guy? She'll know that. I was not gonna lie, I was kind of hoping you went to go ask her sister. Not like she'll know, but yeah, probably funny. The guy was getting bad pissed off, and I don't know, his dad is going on mums and that. I'm like, oh, now you wanna go on mums and that? That's Saban's auntie and that. He's like, oh, you're going on sisters. I'm like, alright, fair enough. Yeah, I don't know, probably funny.
Yeah, because you've done all that shit to him, innit? And all Samir's mates, they all hate you, bro.
Yeah, I know they do. Especially one of them. I remember Samir, they all left. He was in a party with me alone. He's like, oh, Oggy, man, a guy is proper angry. He didn't think his name is Hamza or something. Good guy. Yeah, he used to piss him off there. He used to be dropping gay jokes. You don't like gay shit.
I forgot his name.
Was it not Hamza or something?
Oh, the other one like, that you sent the picture of.
Oh, that's another one with glasses, I think.
Yeah.
No. Well,
with the B in it, they called him. What was this?
One of them were glasses, and the other one was not glasses. He was sitting in a car with like a dark kind of colour guy.
Yeah. I know.
They not like gay jokes. I used to drop them and get pissed off. And Smear told me, oh, Oggy, man, this guy bad pissed off, man. They, you know, like if you're in England, they'll get like 50 guys land at your yard and this stuff, bro. That type of shit. I don't know if the guy was serious or just trying to shit kind of scare me. I didn't give a shit.
Yeah.
I was like, fair enough. He's like, oh, Oggy, man, these man have a connection to Maggie and these lot. I started laughing. Who gives a shit about Maggie, man? My uncle used to slap that guy up. I was like, bro, you don't know anything about my family just because I piss about on this. What, you're gonna have 30 man land on my yard or something? Are you daft? Just because I mess around and, well, you think my uncles and cousins are gonna let that shit happen? Are you stupid or some shit? You know, we're all connecting and shit. You know what I mean? You're stupid or something, bro. But I remember telling you, I was laughing all this. I was like, who the hell is Maggie, bro? My uncles just fucking him up. I was like, you're telling me this guy, his uncles and mates, they work for Maggie, and my uncle used to slap that guy up. You know what I mean? Bro, funny. And then I was laughing, I'm like, look, man, I don't want to try shit by any, but if you don't go on them routes and that, you don't know who I'm related to or Saban's uncle or anything. You barely know shit. So no point mentioning family and this stuff. If he's a guy, he's like a normal guy, you can just tell me straight up, innit? No need to be gay about it and like a faggy and shit. Crying like a little bitch on the party. Oh, I don't like gay jokes. Man acting like I'm gonna actually show my dick with the house. You know what I mean? Like, bro, I'm in America. Relax, man.
This fucking party, bro. You're just having fun, man.
Yeah, bro. You man are older than me too, man. I'm like a kid compared to you, bro. You know what I mean? I was like, to me, look, man. If the guy actually that hurt and you're here, like, kind of trying shit, just to make me scared, I'll actually stop it. I'm just here having fun. That's how I normally am in it. Obviously, I'm not gay and that. I'm a Muslim. Fair enough. And then after that, I just stopped joining Thai. Fair enough, man. You man trying that target. I could have carried on. What they gonna do, man? I live in America, bro. What are they gonna do? You know what I mean? They're gonna try to survive us. Fair enough, we'll try to. Man was telling me around 50 man in my yard and that. Then after I told him about the whole Maggie shit, like monkey slapping up, you man don't know shit. You don't even know Saban uncle. Then like, I remember hating the big time and I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then he's like, oh, now again, they're trying shit. That guy's not gonna do anything. He's Gujarati. His family like proper like studious or some shit. I forgot the word he used. Studious. He's telling me that they buy the book and this stuff. They couldn't even hurt a fly and this stuff. You know what I mean? The Gujarati, fair enough. You make a whole fake story that you get jumped and this stuff. Dropping gay jokes. You know what I mean?
Fucking stupid, man. So what they know Maggie, man. Fucking.
I'll get you,
Maggie's locked up, bro. What the fuck's that gonna do?
Man locked up for life. Maximum prison or some shit, wherever he is. Gone
bro. Man's gonna come home and he's like 60, 70 years old, bro.
I don't think anyone's really doing shit for that guy, bro. I don't think anyone's doing shit for him.
Once one of them gets locked up, bro. They're locked up, bro. That's it, bro. Everyone forgets about him. Then the next one comes up.
Yeah, next one comes up.
That's how it works.
Yeah, I mean, he's not that. I don't think he's on that level to be making shots like that. He's already got caught. I'm pretty sure he's done like the highest watch list or some bullshit too. I'm pretty sure. So I don't think he's making any type of movie and shit.
Guy's stupid because he was hiding in Dubai for a bit, innit?
Yeah.
And if he just stayed in Dubai, he would have been fine, bro. He came back to England, he did that stupid shit, and then he got locked up.
Idiot. I don't even know how he's a big guy like that anyway. I'm guessing money, because he's like a faggot. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
No, he is a big guy though. He started when he's young, innit? So he has all these connections and stuff. And when you start young, you are a runner for older guys and older people.
Yeah.
And then when you get through the ranks, you start having people under you, innit?
Yeah.
And when you get to a certain age, all the older people, they've either left the game or they fucking died in it. So you become the top dog.
Yeah.
And that's probably how we went.
Yeah, probably. Okay. But I remember every time they used to mention name like Maggie this stuff, like in my grandparents' house, like say somebody says something to my cousins or brothers, and they'd be like, oh, Maggie this. My uncles used to laugh and shit. My cousins would be like, who is Maggie? You know what I mean? They'd kick shit out of him. I remember hearing that shit growing up. So when Samir said to me, I'm pretty sure that guy's a faggot, because no one...
Do you know why? Okay, do you know back in the 90s?
Yeah.
Do you know us Punjabis, us Kashmiris?
Yeah.
We used to run Bradford, bro.
My mum and all these, they know who he is. I think they went to school or some shit too.
Yeah.
So, they know him from him.
Yeah.
Him. So,
I think his name was Nasser, something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe the end, something with the end. But back in the 90s, bro, us lot used to run all the drug dealing games and shit, and the gangs and all that shit.
Yeah.
The MPs and the Mercuries, they used to run everything. But then now all the Pathans have taken over.
Yeah, it's just me.
So now obviously the Pathans are like running the drug game and stuff. So that's why Maggie's a Pathan in it, so that's why his name went big. Because he was at the top of it.
Yeah.
But all the older lots, all our uncles and stuff, where your lost uncles who used to run it, they'd laugh at it because it's not a threat to them.
Yeah.
Because they know how it was back in the day. Back in the day, there were guns and shit involved, man.
Yeah. Even Instant BD5, I know a guy is really good in that. Like my age, or like a few years younger. But his family, they all deal with the guns and all this shit, like Darren and all that shit. That's when I realized shit. People do have bad guns. like
Hidden, bro.
yeah, hidden.
England has loads of guns, man. Just need to know the right people, man.
Yeah, I think my uncle had one too. Something like that. Yeah, my uncle had like a shotgun and all this shit too. But I think he hid it away and then I think eventually got rid of it. Probably.
The rebels have advanced this far, but
They used to
no
be my
further.
grandparents' house.
This is where
Like
we
in the
will
Arctic,
break their
just
attack
in case.
once and for all.
Well, I don't know, even like my older relatives are like, they have guns and like grenades and shit like that. I remember one time we were fighting on the street, my grandparents, and my granddad was trying to sort of break it open, because my cousins and my uncle, they're hot-headed, they're like these cannons in it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If they get triggered, they got like, I don't know, anger problems and shit. You know, they don't like taking shit from anyone. And then man was doing it, my granddad was coming away, trying to stop it, break it up. And I don't know if the guy did it on purpose, I don't think he did. Because my granddad was good at it. And everyone knows my granddad in the street. Because he's been there our whole life. He tried to stop it, and the guy accidentally, I don't know if I should say accident, I don't know what happened, but he pushed my granddad out the way, like nudged him. And my granddad was a bit older than me, so he kind of fell. But it wasn't like pushed, it was, I think kind of nudged out the way. Because they
Like
were
he lost
arguing.
balance in it.
Yeah, lost balance. And he couldn't really fully get back up because he was feeling a bit dizzy. So, my uncle, my cousins went shocked and they called their dad, my biggest uncle, they call him Big Mamoon, my mom and biggest. Called him, he called a few guys and they came down and like, I don't know, like fully blacked out cars and shit, man. In our street. And one of them like, they had like machetes and shit. One of them like a grenade and he's about to throw it in their house and shit. And then my cousin or some shit like that. He was stupid, bro. Why are you gonna throw that? And the guy was ready to do it. I forgot his name. I think Wasim or some shit. I don't know his name now. But I know how he looks. But yeah, it's that one. But yeah, that's when I realized, man, dead people have random shit like just lying around. I don't know, he just got no people. I guess. I don't know why he has a freaking grenade. I'll be honest, the guy had his hand ready to throw in the house. But it's not like that. His daughter's getting anything. You know what I mean? Why are you gonna throw him there? You know? I don't know.
Some people are just funny, innit? They don't think, they just do, bro.
Especially my age. Anytime there's a fight, that's just it there. I don't care how
There's
they
only
do.
one person I know that's like that. His
What?
name's Dawood.
Oh.
Doesn't think, he just does, bro. It's like one of those ones, so I'll if a problem occurs, I'll deal with it later.
Alright. I'm gonna be 6 machine amigos. Did you do spray?
No, just beat him.
I'm gonna do my amigos.
It's just Fajr time.
Hey, what do you say?
It's Fajr time now as well, so I'm just gonna check this after this mission.
Then, let me know, yeah, is this a normal thing? Cause I was speaking to my friend the other day, and we were speaking about like all like family stuff and, you know, cause you know like how family that's crazy, like, I guess ours,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? But I was telling him, one of my uncle, remember, once said it, like grab a hammer and smack the guy in the knee. Even my brother said this, and I was telling him, even my older uncles and cousins said it. You got a hammer, smack him in the kneecap, he can't move. And you smack him in the shoulders,
Yeah.
you can't do shit. And started,
Yeah.
shouting. This guy started laughing, like, no, like, cause he was surprised, like, what kind of mental killer family do you live in? Like, isn't that normal? All my life I thought that was like a normal thing you do if you had a hammer, if someone started doing shit. But like, is that normal? Like I don't know.
I mean, it's not common knowledge for normal people, bro. It's just because we live in Bradford, we all know, innit?
Yeah, I guess. Or I just want to make sure, cause he lives in Bradford, but like the way he said he was so surprised.
But where does he live, bro?
Where he used to live, you know where Bradford Continental is? You know Seymour
BD7?
Park?
No, Seymour.
Yeah, you know where Mushar Osman is?
Yeah.
around there, but he moved from there. He lives in BD5 now. He's got like family problems and shit. He moved houses,
Yeah.
but he lived there his whole life.
Yeah,
but
then he's been around people, innit? So he should have known, like,
yeah, that's what
you know
I'm
what I
thinking.
mean?
Because the way he said it, like he knows a thing or two, but the way he said it to me was he sounded so shocked. He's like, "What kind of murders you live with or some shit?" I was like, "I don't know what you mean, because isn't that like normal? Like if you had a hammer,
It is, it's common knowledge, bro.
whacking them like in the knee so they can't get up, and then you smack them in the
Yeah.
shoulder so they can't move
So they
their
can't
arm.
swing, innit?
Yeah, and then that's it. You start drilling in their head or some shit or their
Then you
face.
smack him in the face, yeah?
Yeah, that's it. And he sounded so shocked, and I started laughing like, I don't know what you mean, isn't that a normal thing? Because I'm not the type of guy to do all that shit, but he's hearing it from me, so I don't know. But I just wanted to make sure. I don't know if you know what I mean. If I was the only one that thought about that shit, or like just commenting, because the guy made me seem like a crazy guy. So I was just telling him normal shit. And like, if you go on a fight, you get a hammer, you aim for the knees, and you can't get up after that. If you had a hammer to your knee, you can't get up. There's no way you're getting up. Your body's shaking
Yeah.
and shit. Your whole everything's shook.
But the amount of pain you go through, bro, your
Yeah.
body, you might even pass out from it, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy. And plus, like your elbows or like your knees, like there's some spots where I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, bro, I'll
It's,
tell you about elbows, mate. That's where I fucked up my shit up, bro.
Oh, yeah, cause you start like shaking or some shit. Not shake. I don't know how to describe it. It's like it's a
Bro,
weak spot.
your
It's a
whole
little
your whole arm
sensitive-
goes weak, bro.
Yeah, it's a sensitive thing in it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So like your elbow, like and your knee in it. But obviously you're not gonna hit someone on the elbow, like on purpose. You're gonna aim for the shoulders and shit. That's the
Yeah,
main
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
That's the whole arm. That's everything. You know what I mean? As long as you don't aim for the neck, unless you're trying to kill them, paralyze them. I don't know. That's what you're doing. But or I'm gonna chip. Yeah, I need to go pray and all that. Catch you later.
No
man.
worries, bro.
Safe,
Safe
yeah.
with the
Take care. Be mine and all
you
that.
too.
Yeah.
Safe.
I don't know. Bye. Bye. Yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo. Assalamu alaikum. Wait, give me 1 second, yeah, because you sound so quiet and need to adjust this. Wait, tell me a story, tell me a story. That sound... Wait, wait. I think it's my AC. Can you hear my AC and everything? Like, is it loud? Is it loud? Alright, give me a sec, yeah, give me a sec. How do I... Wait, how do I adjust this? Wait, am I stupid? Wait. Options. No, it's not that. Wait, how do I adjust this? I'm actually stupid. What? Voice chat settings? Alright, wait. Alright, how about now? Can you still hear it? Are you sure? I don't know why you're so quiet for me. I hate that. Alright, anyway, let me jump off this game real quick.